Brown. So just so you're kind of ready. So John, if you'd like to get us going.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'd like to welcome you to the Public Library of Charlotte and Mecklenburg County, first of all. Thanks for being here, and we're very privileged to be hosting this, or at least providing the venue for this town meeting. Thank you very much for being here. Some of you may have been in this situation in your life so far where you had an increasing family. Maybe you had a child born in your family, or possibly twins or quadruplets or quintuplets or octuplets, and maybe at the same time your income went down. And if you had this happen, that's similar to the way the public library is right now. We have more and more mouths to feed. We don't feed them with food, but we feed them with information and reading materials, more and more with workforce development type resources. We're refocusing our programming to aim at literacy, workforce development, and community engagement. But as we are feeding more mouths, more family members, so to speak, in our resident area, we are having our income decrease. And that is, we're facing some budget cuts on the local level. So similar to what a family would feel like if you had more mouths to feed and perhaps you lost your job, or you suffered a demotion at work and you had less income, that kind of a pinch is what we're feeling. Every year we depend upon state budget, state funding to help us with our materials budget. That's books, CDs, DVDs, and computer resources. And the state funding is very much appreciated. This year it will be especially appreciated in light of the challenge we have with our local funding. We face a possible 10% decrease in local funding. Every year we receive about $600,000 from the state. We put most of that into our materials budget, books, CDs, DVDs. And in the last year, the usage of our resources has increased by 8.5%. That's the analogy with the family members becoming more hungry, perhaps, or more family members to feed. And our in-house use of materials has increased 7.8%. So, as someone mentioned earlier, our usage of the library is going up, but the income is going down. And so we're feeling a little bit of a pinch. Therefore, the state funding would be very much appreciated at the public library. In comparison to our peer libraries, we always run behind in the amount of money we spend on books and materials per capita. We spend about $4.39 per resident on books and materials that we purchase for individuals. Peer libraries such as Seattle spend $9.06 per person. Richland County spends $8.24. Indianapolis spends $6.09. We again spend $4.39 per person. We do a lot with the money we have. We scramble to make the most of our resources, but to have the state funding at its level that it is right now, or even enhanced this year, would definitely help us as we face the budget challenges on the local level. To give you an idea of the state use of public libraries, 34,417,566 visitors used public libraries in the last year. That's 26% increase since the year 2000. So library use is definitely on the way up, but we'd like to see funding concomitantly go up so we can feed the mouths who are asking us to feed them with information. 73% of all libraries nationwide report that they're the only source of non-fee-based internet in their community. And in the rural areas, 82% of public libraries are the only source of non-fee-based internet resource. The internet definitely evens the playing field. Individuals who don't have anything, don't have any kind of resources at home, can come to a public library and can have the same access to the internet and computer resources that the wealthiest people have. We like that. We like to do that for the have-nots of society, but that's all the more reason why public funding from the state would be very much appreciated. And unlike other areas, libraries, again, We have a greatly expanding desire for our services as the economy tanks, for lack of a better word. As the economy goes down, people flock to the public libraries for the resources that we have to offer. So again, I'd like to just make a statement that the public library needs state funding. We have more mouths to feed with information that we make available. We face a budget cut on the local level, so if the state could maintain funding or increase state level funding, the public library will definitely put it to great use in serving our residents. Thank you very much.
Thank